Hello you bunch of cloudheads, Vaping Big here with another review. It is not a promotional. I do not sell any of these products, so don't ask me where to get them or how much they cost. By the way, this is a pre-production model. I think in June or July they will become fully available. They are manufacturing, mass producing them as we speak. So the Dynasty Pro we're looking at by Orca Vapes in collaboration with Gerobak. Actually, little backstory there. I did a review a long time ago on this the OG Ascent Dynasty there. Absolutely loved it. Normally I would stop using one of these little pods after the review, but I think I used this one over a half year, so as a direct long vapor, that actually says about how much I liked it. So yeah, basically this device will take the same pods as this device, so I don't really need to test the pods. So that's cross compatibility. All the upgrades are done to it. It's in the device itself, basically giving you more battery life, different build quality and stuff like that. But yeah, I can hold it right now side to side because I also have a brushed aluminium there, which yeah, it's roughly the same size as its predecessor, as you can see. So yeah, it might be a little bit thicker. Let's see, it's not much, maybe a half millimeter, but it's roughly the same size. But they still managed to put a bigger battery in there, since this one has the, there we go, the 14500 1000 mAh battery, 3.7, 10 amps. It's just really nice. It was sufficient for a day with the 0.6 or 0.8 pod. They also got a new pod coming that is a 0.4 ohm pod for more open restrictive direct long. So yeah, really nice. And here also a battery. We'll take a closer look at the battery, but yeah, I got another one. They gave me one and I bought one extra. So yeah. So what I saw on the show was a stainless steel one, this midnight blue. It's almost purple. And they had a red one, a satin purple one, and a pink one that I saw. And yeah, I don't know if when they go in mass production there will be different colors yet. We'll have to wait a little bit for that. I think till June or July they are planning to release this product. Yeah, here already a little show and tell, and what do I think of this? Because I'm sorry, but I fall in love again all over there. Love it. Especially you come with the color matched trip tip now. Yeah, really nice. Haven't put this one down since I got it. I left this one at home to keep it in pristine condition. So yeah, let's take a look at the box, shall we? Here it is, the box there. So I think this will be the retail packaging anyways. So what will you get in the box? You'll get your Dynasty Pro device. You get a 0.6 ohm pod, which is really good for restrictive direct long. But you can do an MTL if you wanted to. But yeah, if you prefer MTL, I would recommend the 0.8 pod, of course. You get a trip tip, one 16500 rechargeable 1500 mAh battery, and a quick guide, which I didn't get in any of my boxes though. But yeah, beggars can be choosers, you know. So yeah, let's go. Let's open her up then, shall we? Little box there. You get your device. Of course, that quick guide should be there. You get your trip tip there. A nice color matching drip tip there, the two pods and the battery, the little star of the show. So with the pre-production you get an iron one, a 16500 size, 1500 mAh, 3.7 and 13 amp. So yeah, really nice. You can insert the battery like so. Of course you got your negative and positive mark there. You got the two logos. of Orca Vape and Gerobak there. Yeah, just flip the battery in like so. Flip the panel on, no play on the panel at all. Constructed out of aluminium. This one is anodized. Yeah, you got the screw there. You got your airflow control here. You need some nil, but yeah, this doesn't move easily in your pocket. So really nice resistance on that. You got your magnets and your contact points for your pod there. Yeah. Actually, yeah, weight compared there. I think it's roughly the same weight though, as well. I really like the construction of this one more than the normal one. I don't know, I just like that aluminium look there, the feel of the quality there, really nice. Of course you got your USB-C, you can charge the battery inside the device as well. Does that tend to get quite warm, the device, so after charging let it cool down before you start vaping on it, but you can use the batteries. They'll bring out a specific charger for this as well, just like they did with the previous one. But yeah, if you already have an external charger for your 18650s 21700 with some spring-loaded contact point and it fits in there, it will charge it for you. I already did so before the review. Now let's take a look at the pods here. So these are the pods again. These are the same as the predecessor. Quite look for such a small pod. The wicking ports, they look quite sufficient. You got them on 4 sides, so yeah, they have no issues with wicking your juice. This is the 0.8 ohm pod. It's recommended wattage between 12 and 16. Of course, you got your nice beefy rubber to access your fill port. It's a really nice C2 pod there. It comes with its own proprietary drip tip. If you don't like the metal drip tip or you like it a little bit bigger, nice drip tip to go for. Okay, let's open up the other one. This is the 0.6 ohm pod there. There we go. Recommended wattage is 18 to 23. So if you use it around 20, you get a good vapor production. Coil life ratio out of it. A little bit bigger wicking ports, it seems. So yeah, the wicking ports are bigger. So yeah, you can use Nic Salt or Freebase in either of them. Yeah, with this one, maybe stick to 50-50 or 60-40 VG-PG ratio. I think, but yeah, in the 0.6 you could even use 70-30 if you wanted to. Of course, I also have the 0.4 ohm pod here for you to take a look at. We'll go up to 30 watts there. Is this the 0.6? Yes, it is. The wicking ports are roughly the same size as the 0.61 there. I think that's big enough. No issues with leaking or whatsoever. But yeah, let's install the pod there. Take that drip tip off. Put a nice matching drip tip on there because I think that looks really nice. As you can see, it jumps to 27 watts. When I put the pod in there, if I take that pod out, take out a different pod there. So here's a different pod, 0.6. It will jump to 20 watts. So it does have smart mode included in the chip. Of course, has also some options. You got your function button here. If you press the button 3 times, 1, 2, 3, the wattage starts blinking and you will be able to set the wattage to your preferred wattage. You can also hold it down. It will go quite fast there, really nice. You suck on it and you'll lock in the wattage. So there's another new function. As you can see, I got a purple color there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will switch to white. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose any color that is available there. To reset the puff counter there. 1, 2. You'll go into, but you can select reset or exit and hard press to exit again. So yeah. So these are the functions that the button has. Of course, on your screen you got your battery indicator, little bar there, and a percentage, your wattage, your resistance, and the amount of puffs that you took. It's pretty nice. So basically that's all there to this device there. Really like the construction there. Really nice. Little tab there to take the panel off. Decent magnets. Let's dive on top. Talk a little bit more about it, shall we? On top with the Dynasty Pros. Yeah. So yeah, I got that stainless steel one and the midnight blue. 0.6. Beautiful flavor. The discreet vapor production there. You can close it down as well. And get a tight MTL. It's fully closed now. Too tight. Open it up a little bit. There we go. Easy. It's really nice also for MTL. You have a little discreet little device, very compact, very well built. 0.4 ohm does drain the battery faster than the 0.6 ohms. Still retaining that really wonderful flavor it has. I do like that. I always already loved the flavor. I understand why they didn't change the bolt, because yeah, it's already so wonderful on the first device, and of course you keeping the compatibility. There we go, compatibility. Really nice. The bigger battery lasts me 2 days with the 0.6 ohm bolt, though 1 day with the 0.4 ohm bolt. So yeah, there is a huge difference there. On that notion, yeah, the rubber. Normally I would complain about rubber pluggies, but I have no issues opening up this one, so it's alright. I think there's also not much space to go with this compact size to actually make a slider there. So yeah, I can't really complain about it. I do like the new colors, the new build style of it, keeping the same size. Having a removable battery also really nice. It's 2 mLs, all the pods are 2 mLs, so it's TPD compliant. So yeah, in Europe or the UK it's allowed to sell these, so that's really nice. Also for the new Europe rule, Europe wants removable batteries on all the devices with the maximum of 1 screw, and you should be able to reach it in the near future. Well, they made it even easier, so this thing is also ready for the future. Do like that. Also, you'll be able to get extra batteries, so you can have one charged with you, so you can just switch them out. Of course, if you carry loose batteries on you, always make sure you have a proper case to put that battery in for your safety, because yeah, if that positive side connects with something or connects to the negative side on that same battery, would be maybe your coin or your key also in the same pocket, you'll have a fire hazard. So always maintain battery safety, please. Really love this device in pocket size, flavor wise. Just yeah, the capacity is the only downside, but yeah, it's TPD compliant, so yeah, it's easy to fill. So it's alright, it's alright. I actually love this device. So yeah, these are the Sun Dynasty Pros. Might be the pod kit of this year. Who knows? Vape life matters.